So getting more Japanese-style games on the Xbox is something that I've heard a lot of fans beg for years. And until now, if you wanted to play Japanese-style games on a console, your best bet was to own a PlayStation or Nintendo. Now, over the years, and especially the last few months, we've heard Phil Spencer say, "I hear your cries, I hear that you want these style games," and so he's been making numerous trips over to Japan, talking to developers there. And at E3 this year, the work appears to be paying off, as there were multiple Japanese games shown on stage that are going to be coming to the Xbox. So it's obviously a genre and a territory that gamers care about outside of Japan. And Microsoft isn't stopping there. During an interview with a Japanese magazine, Phil Spencer recently said that he's having talks with multiple developers there for input on what they would like to see going forward with the next Xbox that they're working on. And so it's clear that as far as this subject goes, Phil is actually walking the walk, doing what he said he was going to do, and listening to the gamers to grab stronger ties with these Japanese artists. But what sort of boggles the mind about all this is now that there are a number of titles announced coming to Xbox, you have a lot of people jumping up saying that Microsoft should just give up on Japan, pull out, leave the territory, just give up on it, citing the poor sales numbers of Xbox in Japan and the fact that the Japanese tend to support their own over companies coming in from the West. Now, I don't dispute either of those claims that the Xbox sales suck in Japan and that the Japanese tend to favor their own. But how do you take the recent news and come to the conclusion that Microsoft should leave Japan? Because my first question is, who benefits if that happens? Does Microsoft benefit? They've got a global product and a global industry. Why would they pull out of a large gaming territory even though they're not doing well there? Does it benefit Japan? Is it hurting the Japanese and Japanese gamers that Microsoft is wanting to do business there? Does it hurt Japanese gamers that they have an extra option? Who are you arguing this for? Like, I don't see who it benefits. If you can't tell me who it benefits, then I think it proves the point that your argument is pretty stupid. And unless you're just a fanboy spewing emotions, I don't see how you could come to the logical conclusion that it's in the best interest of gaming for Microsoft to give up on Japan. And furthermore, I don't see how you could take this news and claim that it's about Microsoft trying to win over Japanese gamers. I mean, to me, it's pretty obvious that this is about taking Japanese developers, getting their games, and bringing them to the West. He's not over there talking to PR companies about how to sell Xboxes. He's not having conversations with developers asking them, "Hey, can you teach me how to sell an Xbox over here in Japan?" No, he's trying to talk to them in order to get them to bring their games over to his platform. So this isn't about console sales in Japan. This is about getting talented developers to bring their creations to Xbox, because guess what? People outside of Japan like to play the games that are created there. And once again, this is a global market. And so again, it's clearly working because they're coming. The titles were announced at E3. There's going to be a lot more there than were there previously. And we all know that Xbox needs more games. And so now they've announced that they're getting more games. They're getting more genres. And the conclusion that some people decided to come to is that Xbox should just stop talking to developers and get the heck out of Japan. I can think of plenty of things to harp on Microsoft about, which I do, but trying to talk to devs to bring in more unique games from different genres, from different countries, isn't one of them. And unless you just hate Xbox or you just have an unhealthy love for Nintendo or Sony, the idea that Microsoft should be trying to get out of Japan or shouldn't be talking to these developers is just flat out dumb. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hey gang, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to receive updates. If you'd like to see your name in my videos and want to help with future content, negate YouTube demonetizing my videos and VGN server costs, consider becoming a patron for just $1 a month. It does a lot to help out. Also, check out the links down in the description box. All your support is appreciated, even if it's just you watching this video. Thanks and take care.